What's up, gamers? How the heck are you? My name is EpicPins, and in today's Grounded video, I'm going to showcase the brand new Playground mode, which is basically Grounded's Forge mode. It allows you to create whatever you could possibly dream of, and it is absolutely amazing. So in the first part of this video, I'm going to show off an arena that I built and show you kind of how it works. Going to go through one of the waves just to show off how the mechanism takes place and all that stuff. And then at the end of that, I'm going to break down and show a lot of what goes into creating it and how the mechanics work to get things to move properly in order to create a functioning arena. So if you guys would like to jump to any portion of that, like you don't care so much about the gameplay, you want to see the mechanics behind it, it's all timestamped below, so you're welcome to just click that. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show something pretty funny, and it came back to bite me in the butt. So if you want to stick around for that, go ahead. Anyway, let's get to the video. All right, guys, so this is the starting room for my arena mode that I'm going to have. I will make this available to everybody in the future when I'm done with it and when they actually just unleash the whole thing, but I will be able to make this available for anybody who wants to play it. When it's fully complete, I will give out the code and I will allow anybody who wants to try this to try this. I'm super excited for things like this. I have a lot of amazing ideas that I'm super excited to try out. That being said, right now it is still pretty raw, but I'm going to show you guys some stuff. We're going to talk about it as I play through. I'm going to do like maybe a couple rounds of this because it's still kind of a, still kind of a work in progress, but we'll see how all the mechanics work and how everything goes. So this is the starting room that you'll spawn in right here, exactly where I was standing. Once you enter this world, you'll get these same messages that I'm seeing. You won't be able to build, you won't be able to craft, and you can't destroy anything in this game. You can only kill bugs and press buttons. So as it says, get ready for battle, don't forget your gear. I'm gonna throw in a little message here saying don't forget your mutations as well, because you will have you in this world. For me, I'll have you fully yoked and fully full mutations on, so you can select those however you wish. Your gear will be located within these. It's going to be basic gear because obviously round one, you can only have basic gear. You can't have like good things, so, and then like a lot of this will be rotten gear, stuff like that too. So like I've added some of that in. I'll probably add in some other different things, so you don't forget to set that stuff. Go ahead and set this. I know what the first enemies are, so I'm going to set this, but you can change this during the fight. You just have to do it cautiously. So here we go. So you're going to open up this door and you're going to get some messages that I've written all this stuff. Like I said, I built all this stuff, and I'll show the mechanics in a minute or so. So all of these are going to be locked behind keys that you have to access in order to get the better gear. Hopefully it's kind of understood that the crappier chest has the less good gear. Though I'll try to make that more prominent. And then don't forget I've added health that you can have at any time that you want. There's hill bosses over here and there's regular bandages over here. So defeat the waves to get the keys or push the red button. Your choice. I don't recommend the red button though. So as you enter here, there will be some signs that are that'll showcase what these are, but for some reason they are not working. It's supposed to work kind of like this one is. It's supposed to show you as you're walking up to it, but it's having kind of a difficulty registering right now. So like this says, if you think you can handle the red button, push it. If you win, you will get all the loot. So my idea is that people will read that and go like, oh, I can go press this red button, and you will probably notice this door, and you're going to look inside and see, wow, all the keys are right inside that door. If I press that red button, then I will get access to that door, but you won't, because you have to defeat the enemies out here first, and trust me, they are not easy. So you will need good gear to beat them. Nonetheless, it will draw you eventually over here to the green key. So once you pull this lever, you will activate the green key, or you'll activate the area, and the bugs will be summoned. Once the bugs are defeated, the door will open. And let's just give it a little demo. So pull that, bam, bugs. So once you defeat all of the enemies, the ants. Now the creatures behave exactly how they would in any other game. They may, they should aggro you once they notice you. If they don't notice you, they'll go off on their own. And like those two over there didn't notice me, so they went off on their own. But once, they kind of notice, they will attack like any other. It shouldn't have any issues with that. But like I said, the AI is still, like they're working on it. It's just how it reacts in this game. You have to work on it. But you do still have to kill them nonetheless. Whether they, attract to you or not, you have to kill them. I have it set up that it cheers when you finish a fight, and it cheers when you open doors because the doors hold wonderful things. So now that you finished the fight, this door has opened for you. And you'll notice that this door over here is still locked where the chest was. That's because I don't want you going back in there until you have the key. And you can't jump over because I have something blocking you from doing that. But once you step in here, you grab the key. Oh, that's not what I meant. You grab the key. The doors have now opened, and you can walk back in and access the chest inside. Boom. New chest open. Perfect. You can grab all the new gear you want. All the new stuff you like. Whatever you like, you can grab. You can grab some more health if you need it. I'll probably load that up with health because I don't want that to be a factor in the game. But I might do smoothies and meals too. I haven't decided. But depending on which lever you pull, will be the enemies that you get. I don't want to show off too much because I want you guys to get, I want you to know what's going to happen. All right, guys. So now that I've shown off how the arena works, as in like when you come in and you activate everything, how it all works, I'm going to now show you what it looks like when you were in design mode. And it's going to look chaotic, but trust me, it's not that, it's okay. Like it's not that crazy. The only things you really need to understand is that within your design objects, you have things called spawners, and essentially it's what it is. It's like these are creature spawners. So these are things you place down. You can pick whatever creature you want to spawn out of it. But what has to happen is, in order to get the creature to spawn, this spawner has to be activated. So if you keep that in mind, now you know why all these links exist. So what you saw in the beginning when you saw me summon in the ants. So you'll notice these are red ants. The picture doesn't really look like it, but they're red ants. So all of these little summoners are attached to this switch over here. So you'll see all the threads. I know you can't really tell which thread is to which now at this point, but very simplistically, if you think about just those spawners and you follow the thread to this trigger right here, there you go. Once this is activated, it will summon the creatures. And if you look right here, you can see all of them. These are all the spawners. Once this switch is activated, it will spawn the creatures. It's that simple. It really is. That is so simplistic of how this works. You have to figure ways around some other aspects if you want to design kind of an arena mode like this, but that is the nitty and gritty of it. Now, and then I have to get the door to open, because the door will be locked. You can't access this door until you do the fight. You have this. This is what they call a counter. You can access it from your you can access it from your design objects. You just locate it. It's down here at the bottom, called counter with conditions. So basically, counter with conditions is an object you place down like this. This is invisible to the world, except in design mode, obviously. Gives you options to set equal to, greater than, less than counters. So X is equal to or greater than, less than 5, because I have 5 bugs that spawn, or 5 spawners is what you really need to think about. Don't think about individual bugs, think about spawners, because that matters, because you can have one spawner that spawns 5 bugs, but that's only going to count a value of 1. I didn't learn that until after I placed these, so that's why I know that now. So now that it's set to 5, I have 5 spawners, and each one of those bugs, when killed, will count towards this. You won't see this, but it will count towards this, and once it reaches 5, once it's equal to it, it will open this door. And subsequently, you'll hear the cheering, because I have the cheer tied to this door. As you can see in the sky right there is the speaker box for the cheering. It is tied to that door. When that door opens, you hear cheering. So that's how that system works. It sounds complicated, but once you start breaking each piece down to just kind of thinking about everything has a cause and effect like that, you need to follow the chain of what causes what to happen in order for things to work. So once you have stuff like that down, this becomes fairly simple, and each door is set up the exact same way. Now I have things set up that, like this blue box, for instance, these blue boxes are set up so that when you walk through them, they activate something, and that will be activated forever. So what happens when you enter this world right here, when you come through these doors in my game, You can explore all you want, but the moment you flick a switch, those 2 double doors will close and lock, and you can't jump over because I have that red block there. So these lock, and you can't get back there. You have to fight. Every door is locked, and you can't leave it without fighting every bug in here. That happens because I have those locked. I have those access to the switch, as you can see right here, and it says lock. You have to give it a 2 command. You have to close the door 1 and then lock it 2. So close the door 1 and then you toggle lock it 2. So you have to think about it that way. So the command that happens first needs to happen first. So it needs to go close door, then lock. So think about it that way. So they'll close the door, lock it, but once you access the door and it opens, you'll see there's another blue box in here. So once you go in here to get the key, that door opens. Remember earlier when I went in there and grabbed the key, these 2 doors just opened? That's because that blue box exists. So I had to think about that process as well. And then I had to think about, well, now that door is open. So what if the player leaves this door open and then goes back in, grabs everything, comes back out? Now they have a way to cheese, you know, some enemies. Maybe they come in here and try to cheese some enemies. Well, I didn't want that. So in my game, when you cross this blue box, every single time you cross it, those doors over here shut and lock back. And you can't access them without completing their task first. So that's how that works. You have to complete the task first. So it will force you to complete the task. So those will lock. So that, in a nutshell, is how this works. So you can go back and forth between these design mode and not design mode so that you can get a feel for what your player, what the players who will come into the game, what they will see, how they'll look at it. That's really beneficial. I like that a lot. And you have access to every single piece of thing you want. Like this is all the stuff that's in the yard. Like the baseball, the wiffle ball, the magazine, the board that the Minotaur battle is on, the wrench that can be in here. Like everything. There's nothing is the pair of glasses. The pair of glasses. Creature spawner. Like I don't know if we showed that earlier. I know I showed the spawner. But you have so many options to build so many things. Like if anybody doesn't think this is crazy, then I don't know what they're doing. I'll set up, this is what we'll do. I have an idea. All right, so now that we're outside of my arena, as you can see, it's literally just it's a block, but there's so much more inside. You guys can check it out. This is a complete empty backyard. This is what a empty biome will look like if you choose empty. You can choose it as like with the house and with everything already here if you want to, but I chose to have just a basic playground to mess with, to design in, to have some cool stuff. Because I have some other ideas I want to do plus the arena. And I kind of want to integrate them all. I have ideas. So hit the subscribe button if you want to see future ideas and get future codes for my fun ideas. These are going to be epic, I swear to God. All right, so let's try something crazy. So what I'm going to do is we're going to select creature spawner. Actually, let's get a button. Just throw any old button will do. And let's get a creature spawner in here. And let's spawn a creature in. Spawn something. Okay, so first off, what you got to do is you have to link the button to the creature, or to the spawner, and you can check it by this. Also, if the arrow is blue, that means it's linked and it's doing something. So you can see here on button press, creature will spawn. And you can set it to despawn creature as well, or you can set it to do nothing. So I want to show you real quick before we get into creature spawning. If you had accidentally done it the other way and you did this, it does not do the same thing. This is upon all creatures killed, the button will be pressed. That's not the same thing as summoning. So once you finish this, when you click this button, it's not going to do anything. So you have to do it the other way. So you have to think about action, cause and effect. Okay, so now that that's there, let's spawn a creature in. But what creature should we spawn in? I don't know. Let's spawn in a koi fish. Why not, you know? All right, guys, we're going to spawn in a koi fish. Here you go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Oh. Oh, my God, he's right here. He's trying to get me. He's trying to get me. I didn't even think he could turn, bro. This man can whip around. He can't go anywhere. Can he eat me? Don't you even think about it. Let's see if it spawned in the second one, but I didn't think it would. All right, there you guys go. You can just have a koi fish swimming in the air, because why not? Why not? Oh my gosh, he's so close. Ah! He got me. Hey, this is what happens when you actually spawn into the game. You'll spawn right here, and the koi fish is still out there. Let's go. We'll take care of him later. All right, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed this content. I will be unleashing the full arena. Everybody will get to play it, as many people want to play it. Basically, it's going to be like a code that you get. It's like right now it's a 9-digit code. If that changes, I will obviously let you guys know. But I will unleash that code for you guys so that you guys can check this out and play it all you want. And give me any feedback whatsoever, please. If you have feedback right now, go ahead and throw it in there. If something I haven't thought of, I'll be happy to try to implement it, try to do whatever I can do. But if you guys enjoyed this video content at all, please hit that subscribe button. Really, I love Grounded. I'm happy this has finally happened. I took a break for a while, but I am back and I am happy, and I want to see this community grow. I love Grounded community. We're always super nice to each other, super fun. And if you guys want to be a part of that, hit that subscribe button. Check out all my new videos coming out. I'll throw some videos in there of other games too as well, but Grounded's probably gonna be something I'm focusing on for a while, especially as I build these new things, and I'm getting really a lot more into this Forge side of Grounded. I think it's gonna be super incredible, and I'm really happy that Grounded crew is doing this. The future of Grounded is gonna be insane. So thank you guys once again. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.